Hi, I'm Karinna Natale, and I'm a woman that wears many different hats. But not for this. I'm a wife to my amazing husband Caleb, a mother to Theo, who's 2 years old, and Josiah, who's 8 months old, and I'm also an artist. Ever since I could remember, I've loved being creative and using my imagination. You would always see me coloring and drawing as a little girl. I remember when I was about 8 or 9, I won my first art contest, and it was a $50 gift card, and I thought I was the richest person in the world. Fast forward to high school, and I was still just as passionate about art, and my parents really helped me pursue that dream. My favorite art medium has to be painting, I would say. I just love the way that I feel with a paintbrush in my hand, and just staring at a blank canvas really inspires me, and I don't like to paint small. I love big canvases, the bigger the better. What bigger canvas is there than a wall? So I'd have to say probably one of my favorite things is painting murals. I have done quite a few at this point, including my husband's office. I painted a Mario mural. I also painted a nursery at the church that we were going to back in Maryland. I painted a whole jungle theme in there, and then in a different room I also painted Starry Night, which was so much fun. It might be one of my favorite paintings or things that I've got to work on at this point. One thing that I was able to do this year that was very special was painting a mural in the 2020 St. Jude Stream Home. Another thing that I absolutely love is photography. When I was a senior in high school, right before my senior trip to Paris, that's when I really fell head over heels in love with photography. I love doing portraits for people. I'm a first and second shooter for weddings. I like landscape photography as well. In college, I majored in studio and digital arts with a minor in photography, and I loved every single one of my classes. I've been so blessed to have some very cool opportunities. A few of them include working on projects with Fresh Tape. I absolutely loved being a photographer for VidCon. It was so cool, and my husband was an editor for that project as well. I think it was actually the first job that Caleb and I got to do together, so that was really exciting to me. It's always been a dream of mine to be able to work with my husband and be a team together, so that was really exciting and just an all-around fun experience. I also got to be a videographer for the Her Story campaign and work on that with Tay, and that was amazing, and she was so much fun to work with. I love Fresh Tape and the opportunities that they give so many creators. It's such a cool family to be a part of. Who inspires me creatively? First and foremost, my husband. He is so creative and so smart. My brother-in-law, Austin Natale, is an amazing artist, and he is very creative as well. Lauren Home, Elizabeth Gray, Kelsey Phillips from Clever and Bright, Stefan Coons, Life of Avax, Three Nails Photography, LaRue Photography, and some more of these amazing people. A goal for me is to pass on my passion for art to my boys. They were created with a unique story to tell, and I want to be the best mom that I can be for them. Professionally, I would love to paint more large-scale murals. I would really like to paint one on a building one day. I also think it would be especially magical to collaborate with Disney on something like that. I would like to also open my own small business and sell some of my art and designs, and I'm making steps towards doing that soon. If you could give one piece of advice, what would it be? I would have to say it's important to not let the fear of being perfect hold you back, and I know that's so hard for me especially. I'm afraid that everything I do isn't perfection, and I'm afraid to post things, to put my art out there if it isn't exactly how I want, or if it isn't exactly like an artist that has been doing something like this their whole life. And you're not going to be perfect at everything right away. You're not going to be like that artist that you admire that has been doing this for 50 years. So put your art out there. Don't worry about being perfect. Life is about a process. Art is about a process. Every day, you're learning how to do something just a little bit better, and that's making progress. And I think the progress is what's important. A lot of people say, oh, I don't have time, and I say that all the time too. But I think everybody has time for things that are a priority to them. Stop telling yourself you don't have the time to it. I have 2 children. My life is crazy, but I can find time if I choose to find the time. Thanks so much for taking a little bit of time to hear about me and my journey so far. Bye!